Hi everybody, it's Julie Letterhouse with some cooking tips for you and a little bit of cooking lesson. So we're going to start off today by learning how to cook a live crab. A lot of you know that it's Dungeness crab season here in the Pacific Northwest, especially right around Petaluma, out in Bodega and so on. And there's lots of Dungeness crab coming in, and a lot of places only sell them live. So what are you going to do if you want a cooked Dungeness crab? Some people are just like, I don't know what to do. So I'm going to show you what to do today. So we've got a pot of water right here, and it's boiling like mad. And you don't need to put anything in it. There's no reason to season the water because the crab is in a nice big shell. So you're not going to get any flavor into the crab by putting anything in the water. Just plain old good water is great. And then we've got a crab sitting here. And if you're worried about handling a crab, you could always use tongs, but if you grab the crab by the back, by these little claws right here, he's going to be fine because he can't get you with the big claws right there. So if you see that, and then what we do is we have our lid ready to go, and we just dunk that baby in the sauna and put the lid on. And he's going to cook, and it'll take about 15 minutes for the shell to turn bright red, and the crab will be done. So we'll say, hey Siri, turn the timer on for 15 minutes. And while that's cooking, I'm going to show you how to clean your crab. So come on down to the sink, and I'll show you a crab that I already have cooked, so you can learn how to clean a crab. The cameraman is following me, and here we are. So you see this crab is all nice and cooked, and you can buy them this way in some places, like Anna's Seafood sells them already cooked, and they'll clean and crack them for you too. But it costs you more money, number one. And number two, sometimes it's better to know that you cooked your crab yourself. Maybe you go crabbing. Maybe you got a friend who goes crabbing. So you need to know how to cook a crab and clean it and crack it yourself. So once it's all nice and bright red, what we're going to do is we're going to, first of all, pull this little, I call it the apron, off. And that just kind of is the magic key to cleaning a crab. Get rid of that. And then you have a place to put your thumb. So you put your thumb right into this place right there, and you give it a good tug, and the big shell will come off. And we're going to get rid of all that liquid. And then I usually turn on the sink in cold water, and we're going to get rid of the lungs and all this other goobery stuff that's in the middle. And I crack off these little swimmer fins here. Get rid of all this and clean it out inside. There we go. So this is all nice and cooked and clean. Anything that kind of pulls loose, get rid of it. All right? And that's cleaning the crab. It's as simple as that. So now we're going to go back down to my workstation, and I'm going to show you how to finish cracking this crab. So let's go on back down there. And move our cooking crab over. And there's kind of two steps for this. Got all this in the camera there? My camera person? So what we're going to do is just pull the claws right off of the body. That's really simple and kind of self-explanatory. You just give them a good twist, and off they'll come. And a lot of people, when they go to crab feeds and so on, they just eat the legs because they don't know what to do with this wonderful body meat. But this is actually, to me, the very best part. So then you have the body, and what I usually do is just crack it in half, like that. And so then each person could get like a half of a body. And that's how I usually figure out how much crab to get per person, is a half a crab per person. So once you have the body meat separated like that, you could give it everybody their own and let them figure out how to clean it. But let's say you want to do that for yourself. Take a dinner fork and you stick the dinner fork in between where the claws were, and you break it like that. And that way you get the crab meat access right there. And you can just pull out the It's called lump crab meat, and you can just pull that out. So, and you can break back the little pieces of cartilage kind of shell and pull that out just like so. And always use your fingers because you want to feel to make sure that you're not getting any cartilage into your crab meat. And maybe you're going to make some spaghetti with crab sauce, which in a later lesson I'm going to teach you how to make a spaghetti with crab sauce. Or you might be making crab cakes, and I'm going to teach you that tomorrow if you tune in tomorrow. So we're going to just get all this crab meat right out of there. So that's how to deal with the body meat, is just take a fork in between the claws and give it a good crack. A lot of what I do cooking wise I call the cave woman method, because I use some very rudimentary tools, my hands. And just pull out that crab meat right like this. And so this is why crab feeds give you crabs all in the shell, because they want you to slow down and have to pick your own crab meat. All right, so that's for the body meat. Now, for the leg meat, the best way to crack the leg meat is to hit it with like a meat pounder, and crack it like that, and then you can just pull it out. Some people use a nut cracker, and a nut cracker is fine if you don't have a cutting board and a meat pounder, but to get a lot of crab meat going on at one time, using a meat pounder works really good. Get that crab meat out of there. So that's cooking, cleaning, and cracking a crab, and it's that easy, and pulling the crab meat. And then the other thing you can do is pull it back like this, pull this back like this, and then use this sharp end of the claw to pull out the claw meat. There. Pull that, just like that. So, there we go. I hope you enjoy a good Dungeness crab, and Anna's got a lot of them right now in both live and cooked, and there's other places in town that have them just live, but you might go out crabbing, but stay tuned to Facebook Foodies, because we're going to be posting more videos about what to do with crab meat. Okay, hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.